Greetings, lambs. Greetings. This is your guy on the video scope, True Pahana's helper. I want to show you the little flippers on this stuffed walrus. He's our mascot for now. I stole him without knowing that I was stealing him. I thought he was a giveaway. Now, why are we lambs? We are his flock and the sheep of his pasture. The Freemasons are the goats, the kids, I'm sorry. The kids, hi kids, hi lambs, hello. The kids are the goats. Kid means baby goat in English, if you know English. Maybe you don't know English, but now you know that part of it. Kid means a baby goat. Like a kitten is not a dog. A puppy is not a cat. A kid is not a sheep. A kid is a goat. So, now kids in the Holy Writ, which is what we call the Bible, the Holy Writ, is goats are the Freemasons. And if you want to know why goats are Masons, look up on the internet, on the searching engine for Freemasons Ride the Goat or 9/11 My Pet Goat, and weed through all of the establishment stuff. Now in the background there's a playing list that I made based on dream symbolisms of what the sound means when you dream it, and based on just the good ones. It's called, and I'll put a link below. I shall put a link below. It's called These Attract Love, Friends, Social Joys, and Money. The music and what's good or bad music, in spite of what we might like or dislike, is explained, and the theory behind this playing list is explained in the Tribal Guidebook and Catalog. Now, I am mentioned in the Hopi prophecy, but I'm not at this time. I don't even know that much about the Hopi culture, and I'm not about the Hopi culture. So if you came here to learn about the Hopi culture, what I'm about is natural lifestyle and natural tech, which means not plastic. Plastic means petroleum. That's what plastic's made from. Nylon, polyester. These are all plastic clothing. And they cause children to have 80% more sickness when they wear them in the classroom, according to medical research. Wearing plastic clothes, it interferes with our magnetic field. Our body is a magnet, and some people do actually attract metal, but our body is an electrical field. Let's just leave it at that. Now, the Holy Writ says nothing against astrology, so I like to declare at the beginning that this video scope is begun under an aspect of the asteroid Juno to the my position of the planet called 2002 AW 197. Now, this is part of the 81% solutions philosophy, where we hear a lot about, well, what's wrong and who's doing it, and those one eye and the supposed sacrifices and all these things, substituting fake news events, fake shootings, fake bombings that are paid for by FEMA, incidentally, millions of dollars, all these negativity should be only 19% of the number of minutes given on video scopes or in text. And the other 81% should all be about the solution. So we're striving for that ratio. That's called 81% solutions. Now, boycott corporations. Boycott corporations means don't buy anything that's offered by a corporation. Don't buy any entertainment. Don't buy a camera. It's going to be hard. I'm using stuff that came from corporations. But this is a goal, and we're going to work out how to do it. In order to work it out, we have to get together. We must get together in order to work this out. How to boycott the corporations and still have the things that we need. There was a time when there were no corporations and people had what they needed. They may have been much happier, some of them at least. Don't give them your money. Anything you can get from some other source, do it. Now, how do we develop an Earthwide network of tribes? It's a siblinghood. Now, you've heard of a brotherhood, which in Latin means fraternity, but a brotherhood sounds more like our kind of thing, because we're not college students, except for those of us who are. But a siblinghood, a sib or sibling means brother or sister, either one. Whereas brother is a man, male, could be a boy. We all know that. I know we all know that. You don't have to say that to me. But you can if you want to. Okay. Now, a brick. What's a brick? In each I didn't have a name for this. In each interest group, we have for instance, the insider art overcoming. Families get together on the basis of that they're interested in, they're art lovers. So a brick would be 7 to 12 families who meet weekly based on, they don't, not randomly, no, we have a program for them to participate in, and it's a big picture, and I'm not giving it to you all right here, right now. They become a part of a bigger picture, and it benefits them in many different ways. It benefits them in many ways. I don't know why I feel like I'm arguing with you. Because of your doubts and your rejection. I shouldn't even be thinking of you. You're a reject if you're going to reject like that. Now, not you, the other one. You're okay. So, we develop an Earthwide network of tribes, and by doing so, this helps to enable us to boycott the corporations, because that money that we give them, they're using it against us. You can see it everywhere. All of your complaints, or all your biggest complaints about the situation in the earth today, are financed by the money that you gave the corporations. All of your complaints, you paid for the things that you complain about by buying things from the corporations, by subscribing to Netflix. By getting a paid account on YouTube. Now, so that's called a brick, one 7 to 12 family local unit. I intend to practice of rolling my R's. So don't think it's weird, even though it is, but it won't be someday. I have the grace to create this Earthwide network because I'm the Prophecy-Pahana's helper from the Hopi prophecy. It's a network for your safety, comfort, protection, and the lifestyle that we want. We all want a good lifestyle, a natural lifestyle. If you don't want that, then you're not we. So that's how that's a true statement. But how is it going to succeed? Am I going to establish this? Is he going to win? Is he going to do this? No. If you don't do it, it won't happen. You have to participate. You. Yeah. So, it will succeed if you participate. Well, I'll wait till somebody else participates. I don't want you. If you're going to wait to see what others are doing, you're not a partisan, you're a turncoat. I don't want turncoats. I want partisans. I don't want mercenaries. I don't want people who are attracted. That's why you can tell the real people from the beginning. There's nothing to offer them except for the opportunity to build something from scratch. Okay, your safety and your comfort lean upon your working with me, according to the Hopi's prophecy. If I flub, according to the prophecy, if I flub it and don't succeed at this, many people will have to be killed, according to the Hopi's prophecy. It's up to you to participate or accept the responsibility for the deaths of all those folks who must be killed if I flub it, if we flub it, if you flub it. Near the end of the video scope, you'll learn how to participate. And of course, I don't expect you to run up and join, and you can't. You're not even given that opportunity. You're only given the opportunity to find out more. Now, boycotting the corporations. What you can do other than to join one of these organizations that I'm offering. Go into business. There's no money in jobs. If you're shopping at Walmart, it's to save money because you don't think you have enough. If you don't have enough, it means your job isn't good enough. No job is. The jobs that pay the most are the most, they demand the most that people lose their character. Leave it at that. Now, starting a business so that we can boycott the corporations and have enough money to buy things locally. Not shopping at Walmart. Come on. Okay, there's a fellow by the name of Dan Kennedy, and he is the top established, by established I mean his success record. He's made hundreds and hundreds of people into millionaires, many of them from scratch. Many had failing businesses or just mediocre businesses, but hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people have become millionaires under his tutelage, and many of them starting with nothing, or even starting out with big debts, which is negative. I'm not saying that he's a good guy, but I'll put a link below so that you can learn more about it. If you're not able to start a business, if you don't have that, if that's just not you, you don't have that talent or skill, maybe someone, a friend or a member of your family, you can influence them to start a business, and then you can work for them. Now, one thing I want to do is to have a distribution network to make it easy for you to distribute any products that you might represent, but also to acquire the things that you need that may be supplied by others who are not in the corporate network, or by at least bypassing the corporate middleman. So like, for instance, Walmart is a corporation, and if you buy a camera or a computer from Walmart or an air conditioner, each of those products is made by a corporation. So then you're supporting two corporations, Walmart plus the manufacturer. And a whole lot of other, there's a lot more to it than that. The raw material, the trucking, shipping companies, and whatever. But if you cut out the Walmart, then at least you're only supporting one corporation. And the money that Walmart would be getting, it seems like I'm doing a hypnotic suggestion for you to go there, but it's everywhere, so it's the best example. Mercy, mercy me. I think I'm going to have to end this pretty soon because my little camera isn't going to go for more than 30 minutes, and plus they won't let me upload too long of a video scope on YouTube. Oh my goodness. This is taking too long. I have to do another one. So this is already part 2 or 3, depending which channel you're coming to it from. So there's going to have to be a part 4 and 5, I think. We didn't even get to the farm markets. The point is, farmers markets and local craftspeople have to charge you more, which means you have to make more money in order to support them. And if you want to make more money, you have to be in business. And if you can't be in business, get someone close to you to be and work for them. This is just a starting point. I don't know who you are that I'm tuned in on, but you don't seem like the right person for this. This is a starting point. You understand that, okay? Grow up. Pahana, I'm Pahana's helper. There's a Pahana, he's alive. He doesn't call himself Pahana. He gives the happiness. Be notified, sign up and be notified of free events online on these topics and others, and how you can participate in the fight and establish a safe and kind world of our own. I'm going to put links below how you can do this, where you can be notified and find out how to participate. And here are some of the topics: family survivors, the Woodacres Woodchucks, Israelite Chaplains Corps, Friends of the Jaren, and no property tax. Thank you for listening, if anybody's still there. After all that, bye-bye.